You know what I was going to ask you about, Greg, is, or maybe it's really not a question as much of it as a comment, that it just struck me that with these new coaches that, Scott Frost made it a point to say, we've slipped when it comes to strength and conditioning. This doesn't look like a Nebraska football team. This doesn't look like a top caliber Big Ten football team. And they were making a lot of strides toward that end during the final, months and years of Scott Frost's tenure. Well, now that comes to an end, complete new coaching staff. And then you come in with a new strength and conditioning guy. And any head football coach that builds a winner will tell you, hey, strength and conditioning, boy, that's at the core of everything we do. And if you don't have a great strength and conditioning coach, then you can draw up the fanciest plays you want, and it's not going to work.
Hey, what was Nebraska football? It was founded on strength and conditioning. Boyd Epley was the godfather of that. He created everything that you see that every school uses in the country now. So that was born at Nebraska. And, you did see an emphasis of it. I mean, I think actually when Scott Frost took over, there was an emphasis on it, getting back to where it was, but I think it just kind of fell short. You've now had, I don't know, 4 different strength and conditioning coaches now in the last 11, 12 years. So hopefully you get it right. And I'm not trying to say anything bad about the former strength and conditioning coaches. I actually kind of liked all of them. But yeah, I think there just has to be a special dedication, and that comes from the top. You got to believe in what your head coach is telling you, and buy into the program. I think is the bottom line there, because Nebraska's got one of the most, the top notch, if not the best in the nation when it comes to strength and conditioning program and a training table. They take pride in that. So there's no excuses really anymore. Guys just have to buy in and be able to put aside those bad habits that you have and dedicate yourself to becoming as big and strong and fast as you possibly can. And I think we've already seen a few minor tweaks to that. No longer is the football team, they are not allowed to take takeout from the training table anymore, which you always saw. I mean, every time we're leaving from post-practice, I'm walking out and I probably see 5 or 10 football players walking by with their to-go boxes from the training table.
But I would too.
Well, yeah. I mean, especially if it's like in wintertime and it's cold. I mean, you want to get out, you want to go home and relax. But Mark Rhule doesn't fly with him. Everybody eats together with him. It's a family with Matt Rhule. So there is no more allowed takeout from the amazing training table restaurant that they have there in the stadium.
I was taking that the wrong way. I was not meaning that I wouldn't want to eat with my teammates. I thought after they all ate together,
teammates and coaches all together eating.
Then I thought there were guys that got takeout that they could take home and eat with, later.
Well, that's what they did. They were always allowed that. Not anymore. Not anymore. Now, all the other student athletes, they can still take their food and go home, but not the football team. The coaches and the players eat together day in and day out.
But can they take food for later?
Yeah, I'm sure they can. Yeah,
that's what I meant. Okay.
Yeah, no. They have to have a meal together, and then I'm sure that they're allowed to take whatever home they want to. I'm not trying to sound it like it's prison or anything. But no, it's just to me, it's just, I think it's a super cool family concept that I've never heard of any other coach kind of enforcing. And that's, one of Matt Rhule's traits, just how close himself and his coaching staff is with the players.